everybody. Today we're talking about the possessive s. Alright, now, before we talk about the possessive s, I wanted to give you a new question word. Whose is the question word that we use in English when we want to ask about possession. Now, you can use it with both singular and plural, so I can ask you, whose is this pen? Or I can say, whose are these sunglasses? And both of them are correct. But something important to remember, you can actually change the order of this question. So instead of, whose is this pen? I can say, whose pen is this? Whose sunglasses are these? Okay? And then when you answer, you simply say, this is my pen. Or, with a possessive s, we have, this is Michael's pen. Okay, so Michael plus the apostrophe and the s. Now, the apostrophe s is a possessive. It takes the place of the word of. Okay? Now, that means that you will use it often in an order that is strange for the speakers of the Romance languages, because it is much more common to use of, or the equivalent in that language. Okay? Now, if you are ever confused, just try to read the sentence backwards. So, Michael's pen is the pen of Michael. Okay? And that should help you a little bit if you are ever confused. But there are some specific rules that you need to remember for the possessive s. For example, first rule, use it with people. Okay? It is not very common to use the possessive s with objects. However, sometimes in spoken English, we do use the possessive s with objects. And it's not a big problem, but it is not technically correct. For example, in spoken English, probably we would say, the school's opening hours. But according to the official grammar of English, it should be the opening hours of the school. Now, that is your choice if you want to follow the correct grammar or what is correct in spoken English. Just remember, in general, it is a good idea to use the possessive s with people. Okay, so Michael's pen. Okay, Valentina's camera. Now, if someone's name ends with an s, you still need the apostrophe s. So, Thomas's book is in fact Thomas, the s at the end, apostrophe s, book. Alright? If you use a noun instead of the name of a person, there is the possibility that the noun will be plural. So, for example, friends. If I use friends and I want to add an apostrophe s, I actually cannot add the s at the end. I simply add the apostrophe. So, for example, my friend's cars. Okay, so there is more than one car and more than one friend. But there is no apostrophe s, there is only an apostrophe, which has the same meaning as the possessive s. Now, remember something that is very, very important is that quite often we have some strange possessives. So, for example, there are some nouns that are not people that have become new nouns. For example, we do not say the center of the city, and we do not say the city's center, we say the city center, okay? Now, there are many cases of these particular possessives, but they are something you will have to learn individually, okay? So when you see one, write it down and remember to repeat it so that you can remember it better, all right? Remember to study. Bye, everybody.